Hey guys, welcome to Week in Review. This is sort of a must-watch video on the channel. It's a look back on what's happened in the previous week, a look forward into what might be happening in the future of the channel, the direction I kind of want to take it in, and getting your input on that, letting you know what's going on behind the scenes as well. So without further ado, this week is an interesting week to start Week in Review on, and kind of why I want to start on this week as well. There's been a lack of videos on the channel over this week. There's only really been Lego Harry Potter every other day for the last week or so. Reason being is work has been very busy this week. I haven't really had much time to record. Just in real life stuff going on. I had to get up earlier and earlier every day this week for work, so. And it is what it is. Not much I can do about it with that job. I'm obviously not my own boss, and it's what pays the majority of the bills. I have had a bit of free time though. It's not really recording time as my wife is watching TV, and obviously there's background noise at that point. In that, I've been playing Crusader Kings 2. It's a game that's been knocking around in my Steam library for a while that I've really wanted to play and get into. It's the barrier for entry to Crusader Kings 2 though is high. It's a complicated game. But I sat down for a while and several hours I spent playing Crusader Kings 2, understanding it. I by no means understand all of it. Like, it's complicated as anything. For those of you who don't know what Crusader Kings 2 is, it's medieval politics, essentially, and that's just a big mess of having babies and having other babies and making those babies have babies together and marrying them off to other kings' babies to have king baby, and it's a mess. And then there's war and stuff, and you know, that just gets messy as well. But I've been playing a lot of that. I might try and do some videos on it. It's not the most exciting game to do videos on, but it is an interesting game. I enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments, whether you want to see some Crusader Kings 2 videos on my channel. By no means I'm any good at it, but, you know. Speaking of videos on the channel, though, a lot of you guys have seemed to like Game Night, which has been, what, we've done 3 episodes of that now, I think. The first one, Hero Escape, released a month ago, if I remember correctly. Roughly a month ago, anyway. The Hero Escape episode was one of my favourite episodes as well. Hero Escape is a game me and my wife very much enjoy. I have been scouring the internet looking for new Hero Escape stuff. Pleased to announce I do have quite a little collection of Hero Escape stuff going on now. A lot of terrain, like more terrain than will fit on our table at this point probably, and plenty more units. I picked up the Rise of the Valkyrie base main set, the first one, which comes with a ton of units. Unfortunately, the cards were in French, because I picked it up from a lovely woman in Montreal. I didn't go there, she posted it to me, but she was very nice dealing with her. I've printed off some cards, army cards in English, that we can actually use. I also grabbed another set of the Rise of the Valkyrie terrain, which I picked up from, I think, a guy in Toronto. He, again, sent that to me, which was lovely. He did watch some of the videos on the channel as well. I mentioned that to him, so he may be listening to this. Hello, you sent stuff to me. I'm very happy with it. He also sent the Ragnar's Vision, I think it is. I get confused between Ragnar's Vision and Orm's Return. It's whichever one has the giant. I'm pretty sure it's Ragnar's Vision. Has a giant, dragon, maybe a couple of dragons, some other figures, which are going to be fun to use. So we're definitely going to do another Hero Escape episode in the future. We do want to do some more episodes of other games. Things like Castles of Burgundy and Castles of Mad King Ludwig, I think would be good games to record for Game Night. However, I think the setup needs to improve first. In both Castles of Burgundy and Castles of Mad King Ludwig, you are working in your own kind of player board. In Castles of Burgundy, you have your own board, and in Castles of Mad King Ludwig, you have your own castle that you're building in front of you. So that really would require 2 camera setups, which we don't really have the ability to do right now, unfortunately. But speaking of which, you can head over to Patreon. I did do some slight updates to Patreon over the last couple of weeks to a month or so. Changed some of the artwork around. I also shifted some of the goals towards game night slightly, looking for multiple camera setups, multiple microphone setups to record individual audio and balance that accordingly. Things like stands and lighting and all the other kind of in real life recording equipment that individually doesn't cost a huge amount, but right now I don't have any of it, so it's a big kind of entry point with getting multiple stands and multiple lights and all that kind of good stuff. I've also shifted some of the rewards as well in Patreon, done some updating to those. There's multiple crediting awards now. The reason for the crediting awards is because going to Patreon and supporting the channel that way is completely optional. But it seriously helps the channel out. Even if it's as little as $1 a month, like, it goes a huge way. Like, it really, really does. And I do want to recognize that support in a much broader way than I currently do. So I created the crediting reward levels. There's a bronze, a silver, and a gold crediting award level. And in the new outro, which I think you saw... What video would that have been on? I believe it was the latest game night it was on. I think it was on another video as well. Possibly a Patreon video? It might have only been on the one game night video, though. But I've done some more tweaks to that outro, including adding the crediting bar, area, zone, whatever. So definitely check out Patreon. Again, it's a completely optional way to support the channel, but it seriously goes a long way to support the channel. And you might only enjoy one of the videos that I do. Maybe you only enjoy the Patreon Minecraft series. Maybe you only enjoy the modded Minecraft series. Maybe you only enjoy the Game Night series. Or maybe you enjoy one of the more frequent series like Lego Harry Potter. But even then, there's 4 or so videos of those a month of the one time a week series and multiple of the Lego Harry Potter series. And you know, the price of a coffee a month, if you have that money to spare, then I think it's a fair price, you know, for releasing these videos. Again, completely optional. I hate doing this kind of bit of saying this nonsense. It feels wrong and weird, and it makes me feel awkward, and like I've had to record this segment like 6-7 times over the last half an hour or so now. But it's a thing that has to be said because some people just aren't aware that Patreon exists. And again, like I said, completely optional. Speaking of supporting the channel, I have signed up for this new service called TAD. And what TAD does is once a week it updates with 5 or so new adverts that you can watch to support a creator like myself. It's completely free to use. I found if you're stuck just waiting for a train or a bus or to go to the see the doctor or somewhere you have internet access and you've got like 2 or so minutes to kill and you don't really have anything to do, click on a little TAD advert, and it's not just your run-of-the-mill adverts you're going to see on YouTube or on TV. Like, these are hand-picked, like, high-quality adverts. Like, they're interesting to watch. It's for products you possibly have heard of. But it's like a mini movie, honestly. They're really good adverts. And the return for me, as a creator, is so much more than YouTube. I can't give you the numbers for contractual reasons, but rest assured, if you watch an advert on YouTube, it does get me a tiny little bit of money. If you watch an advert on TAD, it gets me about 15,000% more money. That was some rough math I did with a really limited data set. But like I said, it's completely free to use. There's going to be a link in the description of all the videos going forward to TAD. If you access it on a computer, it will take you to a little text box to type in your phone number, where it will text the link to your phone. If you navigate to it on an Android or iDevice, it will open the respective app or Play Store on that device, then do all the good downloady stuff. Once you open the app itself, it will remember that you've clicked it from my link, and it will actually take you right to my creator page, where you can click I heart this creator and start watching adverts. That easy. You can also rate the ads, whether you like it or dislike it or you're neutral, and it will give you adverts kind of created towards your tastes. So if you like a whole bunch of technology adverts, it's going to give you more technology adverts. If you are into cars and you like car adverts, it's going to tell you more about cars. If you like watching Victoria's Secret models, there's an ad for that too. Again, completely optional. Just another way of supporting the channel that's win-win for everybody involved, essentially. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this particular Week in Review video. Let me know if you have any other ideas for the Week in Review series. If you'd like, feel free to check out some of the videos I've released over the last week, and possibly even stick around till next week, and we'll have some more exciting videos going up. But I would like to thank you for watching, and I shall see you next week.